Hi, I'm Reda Zitouni. I'm the CEO of a startup company called Mobiquant Technology, which is located in France for Europe and in the US since its inception. And we aim at empowering the businesses all over the world with the hassle of managing and securing remotely the smartphones and devices. We provide an innovative technology that have been set up after I worked as a consultant for many big groups in Europe, in the US, and that were facing issues in remotely managing and deploying some strategy about their mobile productivity. And we quickly understood that the fragmentation of this market, the historical one, was avoiding those IT teams and security teams from the classical management and security of any system you could have in an enterprise. Today, Mobiquant is fastly growing on the market. His technology has found his customers on the ground, and I would admit that it's really exciting to see how enterprises are mobilizing their applications on a daily view, and they're also planning a lot of different approaches for their strategy in using their mobile phone for their employees all over the world. We are involved in many projects from application side up to communication side with a global approach for each company we are talking to, and we are really glad here to demonstrate in the exhibit how advanced is our technology to carriers that we are talking to big groups who are visiting us and sometimes plan to visit us for discovering this technology. We are also excited about meeting some mobile and application developers for the productivity who have huge ideas and creative ideas for their customers, and we try to help them also here in finding the path to releasing those applications, which sometimes are really ambitious, sometimes too much, but really ambitious. And this is what we love in technology, when it solves those kind of major issues in the working day life. Yeah.
Those major issues. What are the big problems that you see right now in the mobile realm?
Well, most of the issues we have identified on the enterprise side is that on the contrary of what the IT and security teams have been facing in the IT world, with a very stable world, mostly relying on the Microsoft platforms like Windows 7 now, the mobile space is quite different. Just think that for Android you have no more than 55 different implementations for the same version. And think about the software manager who has been developing with his team a line of business application, and is thinking about deploying that on the different flavors of Android devices he could find for the same version. So typically the fragmentation is the key driver for our business. Second point is also about highly critical services that are exposing the IT teams outside for their employees and users, where they need absolutely an expertise and a solution which comes on the shelf for them, because they have time to market issues here. This is exactly what we are helping them and aiming them to solve. Last point, but this point is about expenses in the mobile enterprise, which with the roaming and different things, because now data is the key usage, are implying huge cost in the mobility usage. We also are empowering the IT and security teams to secure that and manage that remotely.
It seems like one problem is that people want to use their own devices.
This is a phenomenon we noticed for 2 years now. A device, a high-tier device like iPhones, iPads, we don't forget the tablet PCs too, are quite costly for an enterprise. So most of the employees are also purchasing their own device, and obviously the idea was easy to think that they wanted to use it within their working environment. But this was forbidden until recently, because of the security policies not allowing them to do so. Our technology, our box, is now enabling the IT teams and security teams to authorize personal devices to be used within the corporate information system. I would rather say also that it has also a big impact in the cost for enterprises. Just think of a CFO enabling 5,000 iPhone purchase, which is a huge amount of money. So allowing personal devices is also impacting the corporate finances. And we not only satisfy the IT and technical guys, but also the procurement guys, the financial guys, because we say, yeah, your employees can come with their own device and you can avoid buying them because it's a huge amount of money.
So how does that work? I'm an employee, I have an iPhone or I have an Android phone. What does your solution look like?
Well, on the device side, we separate the personal environment from the corporate environment. We said for many years now to our customers, don't think about the security in terms of constraints, huge and heavy constraints. Let them go with their device, let them do what they want, social networks, their own email management and so on. But regarding the corporate data and services, there is a single constraint, is to authenticate through an application that we are providing on the device that will be containing all the corporate data, emails, attachment, files, anything. Application now, thanks to the new product we just launched, and after authenticating, all those data are encrypted within the applications. In case the device is lost or stolen, we can remotely, without having physically access to the device, wipe any data or even lock the device. So we enable this approach now in terms of strategy for our professional users.
Just out of curiosity, if you wipe the data, is that all of the data or just the company's data?
So we have a two-step approach here for the support guys using our product. We enable them to delete the corporate data first. In a last extent, they can also have a double wipe approach for the system one, which means all the devices clean. After securing and managing the devices, the next step for many of our customers is obviously productivity, application deployment. The last releases from Apple, from Android, and different handset manufacturer and mobile OS vendors is enabling now enterprise to have their own in-house developed application deployed without using the App Store, for example, for Apple, which is a huge step ahead now in the strategy. Our new product is enabling them to have their own enterprise App Store inside the company.
Thank you so much.
Thanks, Robert, and have a good Sabbath.